Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Monday, and on Monday, we do coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations in bite sized chunks. So come on in and get your morning snack. Make sure you got your hydration nation going. I got my water, my tea, and it's all about starting the week out with a bang. How you doing this morning, Francine?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here with my co-host, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva, and I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. Hey. So what's up this morning, Fran?
Hey, good morning to everybody watching live and on the replay. Today is going to be an interesting conversation, and
Mm.
and uh, the number one key to success. I'm going to put it in there. What do you think the number one key to success? For those who are watching live and on the replay, you can put it in the chat. The number one key to success. Because a lot of
Mm.
people talk about success and they talk about success and they talk about
You got me leaning in, Fran. Look, I had to push my computer back because I was leaning in. So,
what is the number one key to success? Does anybody know? Anybody watching live or on the replay? I don't have the Jeopardy clock going, so yeah. So put it in the chat. What is the number one key to success?
Success.
In your
Oh my
opinion,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of ideas. So, anybody got any? The number one key to success? I'm getting ready to put this out to the group.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to send it there, and I'm going to send it there.
Hi, thanks for tuning in this morning.
Yep.
Okay, so we're asking, I'm going to put the question down here.
What is the number
one
to success? Then we're really going to answer it seriously, and you might be surprised. I don't know why my little thing is being
special today.
Yes. Okay, there we go. What is the number one key to success? Oh, we got some comments up here. Let me see. Terry put, you put
the question.
Everybody. So people who are watching on Periscope, people who are watching on Facebook and YouTube. What is the number one key to success, in your opinion? And Facebook is being a blessing, so I'm gonna go to YouTube. Or Periscope for that matter. Mm-hmm. So I know we just kept it. When I heard this today, I was listening to some people, and I was like, man, that is probably it, because I talk about mindset a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And how you think determines your success, and it does. But what determines how you think?
Information.
Yes, information determines how you think. Where you get the information determines how you think, but it's something deeper than that.
Okay.
It is deeper than the information.
So have we changed the subject from what, are we still on what's the key to success? Okay.
Right. Because, hey, Jerry, what is the key to success? The key to, Siri said it can't get the information to that on HomePod. What is the number one key to success for any?
Mhm.
I'm talking about, I know it's a broad stroke and there are many things. A lot of people will say it's who you hang around. A lot of
Mhm.
people will say it's your associations. A lot of people will say it's your mindset.
It's the books you read.
Yeah, magazines, movies you watch, TV programs, all of those things are a part of it, but there is a number one key. Hey,
Is
Patricia,
it the people that you meet when you're walking down the street?
the people that you meet each day, yes, it could be them too. Hey, Pat, what is, we're asking a question and we're going to talk about it. What is the number one key to success in your opinion? For everybody who's watching live right now and on the replay, you can put your answer in there. Good morning, Brenna.
Hey, Brenna.
What is the number one key to success?
Morning, Pat.
I'm not, I am the number one key to success, in your opinion, what is that?
Mhm. Mhm.
And everybody might have a different idea. Pat says perseverance.
Ah, I like that.
Very good. That's a good answer.
Mhm.
Brenna says
Perseverance
persistence
and
and
willingness.
willingness to learn.
I love it. Mhm. Mhm.
Excellent answers.
Mhm. Mhm.
Anybody
I
else?
like that.
Yes, because you're going to need persistence and you're going to need perseverance. Um,
You have to be open and willing to learn new things.
right, all of that. But there is one key that surpasses them all. Shall I go
Oh,
into it?
yes, I think so. Because we're here for snackables.
Yes, this is a snack for this morning. This is your morning snack. Your self-image is your number one key to success.
Mm,
Your
okay.
self-image is your number one key to success. And I'm going to look.
I'm typing it in.
Okay. Your self-image is your number one key to success.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use Pat's answer and Brenna's answer. If your self-image is not one of uh, confidence and what, you're not going to be, you won't persevere.
Mm.
You're not going to persevere. If you don't have a good self-image, you will not be persistent and you won't be willing to learn.
Wow.
Because your self-image, if you have the image of, oh, we'll never make it,
Mhm.
you won't be persistent. You won't want to learn anything new.
Mm.
See, how you see you is very crucial, because how you see yourself is the way others will treat
Perceive you.
perceive you, because that's the vibe, that's who you're giving off. And if you're
Mhm.
giving off a vibe of, I can't make it and it's not going to work, or whatever, however that perceived image is, the image that you give out is one that the world is giving back to you.
You know what? This makes me think about when I first started teaching school, and you could tell the student teachers who had a good self image because they had control of their classroom. They
Right.
they weren't letting the kids just do whatever they wanted to do. Okay, they recognized that they were the authority figure in the room and that they set the rules and the pace and the enthusiasm for the subject, because I taught history, and a lot of kids just aren't into history. So, you had to know what you were doing and feel confident about it. And it made a difference. And you could tell because I was one of the few teachers who could keep their door open during class. We're like, why your door is open like this? Can you just, yeah.
Right.
We can't hear your kids all out in the hall. We can't hear nothing going on in here. What? How? And they would come to you and ask you, how do you do this? And this is about having a certain image about yourself and what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate.
Correct. So your image, others see you as you see yourself.
Somebody type that. Others see you as you see yourself.
Right. Okay, so I went to this we've seen the big girls who can walk the runway and rock the clothes and whatever. They see themselves as beautiful, confident. And so they'll walk the runway and they may be they don't see themselves as, oh, I'm fat and I just need to get rid of this. They don't see that. They rock a runway.
I don't fit the stereotype.
I'm thick and I'm proud of it. And they will walk the runway and model the clothes and carry the attitude, and everybody else agrees with them.
And you can see that when Rihanna did her fashion show for her lingerie line, she had ladies of all sizes, and they were confident in in those fashions, and they rocked that runway. They rocked the stage. She really didn't have a runway, but more of a stage setting. And it was unique, and people just spread the video because here are images that look like me. These are real people.
And they owned the stage, they owned the outfit, they owned the look, they owned it all. The confidence was there. So the image that they had of themselves was, I'm beautiful, I'm confident, I can do this. And when you are beautiful and confident, you dress that way, you present that way, your image is out there and you're proud of it. You rock your own hairstyle, you rock your own look, and you are good with it, and everybody accepts it.
There you go.
But if your self-confidence or if your self-image is, well, nobody really loves me and nobody is going to pay attention to me, nobody wants my product, and you're not even passionate about your product.
Wow.
If you're not passionate about the product and about what you have to offer, it comes across in your presentation. So you must improve your self-image if you want to improve your success. You have got to have a good self-image. Have you ever seen, we heard the statement, hurting people hurt other people? Hurting people hurt other people because they have a poor image of themselves. When you have a poor image of yourself, you tend to devalue other people or because you're devaluing yourself. So what are we doing with our product? We don't see our product as valuable. So we keep discounting it. Or we say nobody wants to buy it. But no, we just need to find another audience. And
someone said the other day, if you know how valuable you are, you'll stop giving discounts.
Say
when you know how valuable you are, you'll stop giving discounts.
Right. Do you see you and what you offer as valuable? Is it a solution to somebody's problem? You know it is. Are you the solution? There are people like I am and could see you have to own the room up here. You have to own it in your mind. You know what? I am the best there is at real estate.
There you go.
I don't care if everybody else don't agree with that. I know I'm the best, so that I portray the
Okay.
best when I go out there because I believe I'm the best. I believe in my product and in my service so much that you were going to get an excellent experience when you work with me.
There you go.
Now, that confidence and that image of yourself has to be developed that way, or you got to carry that off. And it can't be, some people say fake it till you make it. Okay. But you can't even begin to fake it if you don't see yourself as valuable.
Well, how do you know what to fake?
Oh,
Are you faking or are you perpetrating? You know, trying to be somebody you're not, because you haven't figured out who you are, and you don't. When you did, you didn't value it.
so we're talking about the number one key to success, your self-image, yours, how you see you. How do you see you? I have something to offer that can help. Now, when I discovered what it is that I did well, I was like, oh, I can walk in this. I'm really good at this. And I'm not going to back down because somebody doesn't agree with that.
So how you see you is the number one key to success, because it needs to be positive.
If you see yourself as nobody wants my product or nobody buys in Sacramento, or they all, and we're putting it all on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
want it. I've tried it. It didn't work. It's da 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 da. All of the little stories, the little sneaky fears and lies that are out there, it'll work for them, but that doesn't work for me. It does everything. Okay, so what part of this do you own? Oh no, I am the best.
Mm.
Somebody wants what I have to offer, and they're willing to pay me well for it.
There you go.
I have a solution that someone else needs. But if you can't see that, and you have, there's a story from the Bible where these 12 men, and could have been women too, but 12 people went into to go check out a new project, a new land. Now they had already been promised that they were well able to take it and to be able to go in and possess what was over there, take part in that prosperity that was over there. It was, you were already able, you have everything you need to go do it. Go check it out and see if it's like I said it was. It's got grapes the size of grapefruit. It had milk, flowing with milk and honey, and it was very prosperous land. Go on over there. So they went over there. But there were giants in the land too. Now, the person who told them to go over there didn't tell them about the giants. He just told them about all the good stuff that was happening over there. And so they went over there, and then they saw the land, and they said, yes, we saw the land. We saw the milk and honey. We saw the grapes. We saw everything. But there's giants in the land. Now, mind you, the person who sent them said, you're well able to handle that. You're well able to participate in that prosperity of that land. But there are giants in the land. And when we saw the giants, we were grasshoppers in our own eyes. And so we're grasshoppers in their eyes too. Who told them? Who are you speaking for? The other people didn't say that they were grasshoppers. They saw themselves as grasshoppers, and they saw the other people as giants, and that those people were going to crush them or whatever. They had a wrong self-image. Somebody cannot give you the right self-image. The one who told him to go over there had already said you are well able to go in and get everything I told you to get.
I think the problem is we need to get the butts out. Um, there is always going to be somebody who can tell you what's not going to work. Do you understand what I'm saying? Out of those 12, 2 came back with a positive report and 10 came back with a negative report. So when you get negative reports, you got to file that away and focus on the good things that are happening, the things that you want to expect. And so when you're talking about yourself, you need to always follow that sentence up with, and that's just the way I want it, because that will help you keep positive things in your mouth, because you're not going to say something negative and follow it up with, and that's just the way I want it. No.
Say that one more time. Follow up the sentence of
something positive with the words, and that's just the way I want it.
And that's just the way I want it.
My conference is full.
And that's just the way I want it.
I want it.
Instead of my conference is full, but.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. No, and that's just the way I want it. And my children are wonderful, and that's just the way I want it. You know what I mean?
That's good, because instead of putting the but in there and erase it, because the but is what is it? It's not a conjunction, but it changes whatever you said before but got changed when you said but.
Whatever preceded that is now
negated,
undermined by whatever follows that but.
Right.
So what you want to say is what you want, and that's just the way I want it.
And that's just the way I want it. So I made some great jewelry, and everybody is buying it. They are all clamoring for it, and that's just the way I want it. Not, but
exactly.
Live, but this, and some people are not willing to pay. And no, I made some wonderful jewelry, and everyone is buying it. I've sold out, and that's just the way I
want it.
Changing our perception, changing the way,
changing the outcome. Because if you know that it's that people want what you have, because you're in business, because we're talking business now, people want what you have, and you keep saying, people are calling me every day asking for what I sell, and and I've got plenty of ways to get it to them, and that's just the way I want it.
Just the way I want it. I have, like Pat does, she does the DJ.
Video.
My calendar is full. I've got a gig every weekend, and that's just the way I want it.
That's just the way I want it. Yep.
That's just the way I want it.
And that's just the way I want it. And so there you go.
I've got more than enough. I made some cookies, and the cookies are selling out, and that's just the way I want it.
And that's just the way I want it. So whatever it is that you want the outcome to be, or whatever it is that you're looking forward to, you say that. I got customers everywhere, and I am able to get them exactly what they want, and that's
just the
way I want it. I got a beautiful daughter and beautiful grandchildren, and they are just wonderful. And every time they come, my heart just fills with joy, and that's
just the way I want it. And instead of going down the negative Nelly road, the Debbie Downer routine of unraveling
all the things that you wanted with your mouth. So that way, if you tack on the term, and that's just the way I want it, you'll always think about what precedes that. And if you've said something that you don't want, it'll help you correct it. It'll help you go back and say, oh, no, I didn't. That's not what I really meant to say. So let me correct this.
And that all begins with you changing your self-image. Now, you know, people are trying to tell you what you're supposed to look like. But you don't have to side with that. Hey, Natalie, you don't have to side with the perception of somebody else. You look in the mirror, what is your image? Because see, now God's given us all an image. We are made in his image and likeness. Everybody on the planet. Now, not everybody's acting like that, but we have that image. And the image he left us is prosper, health. He wants us to have good in life. There are a lot of people who are trying to tell you that he doesn't want you to have good, and he's all about, and he's this and he's bad, and he doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah.
That is not how he wanted you to live. He gave us a garden.
And that's just the way we want it.
A garden life.
Garden life.
He wants us to have garden life. He wants us to have good.
Yeah.
He's good. He wants us to have good. Whether you agree with him or not, he wants us to have good. So if good is not prevailing, then our image is wrong.
Yeah. There you go.
We got something else other than good, prosperous, all of that. Something is wrong if what we have in front of us is not good.
Okay.
Jay says Satan is the one that is bad.
Correct. Let's just make it real plain, real simple. Hey, Natalie, how you doing?
Hey, Jay. So we're supposed to have good, experience good, always good. Not part-time, yes, good, and part-time, no, bad. It is good always.
Always.
That's the image that we're supposed to have. So if what you see is not what you want, then you're the image that you're looking at is not the right one. So when you pick up the mirror and you see a flaw, well, what is that? You might need to make sure you're looking in the right mirror. Looking in the right mirror, or making sure that what you see lines up with good, prosperous. Because people will try and tell you that you're not this and you're not that, but that's not the way it should be.
There you go.
The number one key to success is your self-image. That starts everything. That starts the whole process. It's the foundation for everything else. Lakeisha's
I love it, Lakeisha.
Everybody loves to book and buy from me, and that's just the way I want it.
Hey, we're going to do a That's Just the Way I Want It conference.
Right.
Because we change our profession.
We have set for ourselves. We may need to get a different look. Okay, wait a minute. That's not the right picture. You know how you put on the vision board, all the things that you want and all of that, and you put stuff up. What vision do you have of yourself up there?
Do you have any pictures of you waiting on your customers, serving your customers? Do you have any pictures of you with all the orders set out on the table? And you smiling?
Ooh, I got all of these orders back here.
And that's just the way
I want it.
I want it. I love it, Lakeisha.
15 people helping me get it all done. And that's just the way that I want it.
And that's just the way I want it. Oh.
So
There
your image, good or bad, is more than physical. It's not just physical. It is what's happening up here. The image of
Mhm.
yourself is here. What do you see when you get up in the morning? What do you see? What do people see?
Mhm.
What do they see? And what image are you portraying toward them?
Mhm.
Oh, nobody wants what I want. Everybody wants a Claire J bag, and that's just the way I
And
want
that's just the way I want it. Ah, girl, please. Everybody wants California cover-ups, and that's
it. And
just the way I want it. Everybody wants the best real estate agent in town, and that would be
that's just the
Francine
way I
Gregory, and that's just the way we want it.
and we are shifting and moving our mindset the what we want. And Mark says, what I see when I get up in the morning is an evil distortion of an angry mirror. The mirror is
All right. Is that just the way you want it?
so we get to choose that image.
Yes,
You
we
can
do.
say you are beautiful, or you can say something else. I'm choosing I'm beautiful. Makeup, no makeup. I see myself beautiful. I see myself prosperous, productive. That image is what I see, and I'm going to portray that. I don't care if, there are days when you don't put the makeup on. Are you still beautiful? Lakeisha will tell you are beautiful even without the makeup. And the makeup just enhances who you really are,
There you go.
right?
Right. Well, guys,
Well,
this is your snack for the morning.
so Mark says you see yourself beautiful, and guess what? You are. That is what we are trying to say. However you see yourself, you are.
And you are what you say you are to yourself.
However you see yourself, that is what you are. Now you can see the cool thing is you can change your mind. If it's not what you want, you can change it. Natalie says, I'm a smile for someone who needs it by projecting a positive image. Yes.
Beautiful.
You can change the world. Just by you showing up as who you are, changes the world for someone.
There you go.
Right.
Because they need what you have to offer to the world in the marketplace.
And that's just the way I want
the
it.
way we want it.
So we want to thank you for this little snack this morning. We want you to see yourself the way God sees you. Find out how he sees you, because even if you don't see you that way yet, find out how he sees you. His opinion of you matters more than anyone else. And then Jay says, put that on your mirror. You are beautiful. Now, CJ, that's it. Put it up there and read it every day until you believe it.
Wow.
And because
my mirror is in trouble, I got a cricket. I'm good.
When you see that, when you keep seeing that, and it changes your perception to that, you'll find out how many more doors open up for you.
I love it.
Because you begin to believe it. And you keep getting in the mirror saying, I'm beautiful every day. You're beautiful. Do it every morning. You are beautiful. And then pretty soon, because you're hearing yourself say it, you're seeing yourself say it, and it gets down in you, and then you begin to see yourself that way. And just like Mark says, you see yourself beautiful, and guess what? You are. We need to see ourselves the way he sees us, beautiful, gorgeous, capable,
Successful.
confident, the best at what you are called to do. You are the best in the industry of whatever it is that you're called to do, but you have to see that. And that's the number one key to success. So we thank you for tuning in here today for this little snack this morning.
Well,
And
we want to remind everybody that we have a conference coming up, Fran.
yep, we got a conference coming up this weekend. It's the Discovery Weekend Workshop. It is a 2.5-day workshop. It's only $197 if you'd like to come. We have 3 guest speakers that are coming in. We have Paul Anderson, who's going to talk to us a little bit about destiny. We have Gail Gass-Brown, who's going to be talking to us about some leadership. We have Deshaun Irving, who's going to really talk to us about some things so that you get to know who you are. This whole conference is about discovering who you are and why you're here on this planet. There are a lot of people who really don't know who they are. So, we're here for your significant success. But if you don't know who you are and why you're here, you won't be successful. So this conference is here to help you discover who you are and why you're here. And then get in where you're supposed to be. And then our other speaker is Byron Davis, who's going to talk about your epic life.
Wow.
Right. And Jay says, my business card says, who do you want to be? See, you can be who you want to be, but you need to be who you're wired to be. Some people are wired to be bananas. Some people are wired to be oranges, but we're going to help you figure that out over this weekend. And it is not a rah-rah session. We're going to do some work. Discovering, meaning pulling back and uncovering, to uncover and find out you. There are diamonds in this room, diamonds here, and we want to help you discover that. So it is this weekend, Friday morning from 10 to 4, Saturday from 10 to 4, and then Sunday from 9 to noon. So it is a weekend workshop just to help you get on your way. Because sometimes, even though we're doing things, we're not necessarily where we're supposed to be. So that's what's happening. And then tonight is First Mondays at Seasons 52. If you're in the Sacramento area, please come and share your genius with the ladies and gentlemen that are coming tonight. 6 to 7:30, we're having a little gathering. We'll have somebody doing a presentation. We're going to talk a little bit about some other things, but you get to meet some other people to share your genius with them. You never know who you might help just showing up in a room.
There you go. Just your smile, Natalie, could change someone's life.
Right. So thank you for
your time.
Tuning in here today, because you could have been somewhere else, but you decided to check in here today. Appreciate your input into the conversation, Mark and Natalie and Jerry and Jay and Lakeisha, Pat, everybody who's here watching live, and those who are watching undercover, we appreciate you too. Those who are watching on the replay, we thank you so much. And now, make it a great day today.
Because that's just the way we want it.
Yes.
All right, guys. Don't forget to go to the front of your own line.
And tomorrow talking about digital marketing and social media, what's going on and how to help you get your situation together in that area. We appreciate you so very much, and we'll talk to you again real soon.
All right, guys. Don't forget to go to the front of your own line. We love you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.